Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Buster's Book Reviews. We're here at volume 39, I believe, and I know Buster hasn't been around, but Buster got COVID and it took him a while to get to feeling like doing videos again. So here we are back to doing it, and big surprise, we got a Nora Roberts book. This one is called The Liar by Nora Roberts. Now, this one is about a girl named Shelby Foxworth. Now, the name of this book is perfect because the guy she married, he was a liar. He lied about everything. Well, we start out the book and her husband is dead. And she is millions upon millions of dollars in debt. And just totally in debt, and she's having to sell everything, sell the house, sell all of her worldly goods and everything to try to catch up with this. And she's got a little girl. Well, when she goes to try to sell the jewelry, that all the jewelry he gave her, turns out most of it's fake. It's fake, not worth a lot, barely worth her time. When he told her it was like real diamonds and stuff. He lied and said he was going to try to help him have another baby, but turns out he went out and got a vasectomy without asking her. I mean, this dude lied about everything. I mean, he was like a con artist. Well, one day Shelby tracks down where this key she found went, and she opens up a box, and she finds I think it was like $500,000 in it, and a gun, and all these different names, like he's got all these different aliases and stuff on passports and stuff. Well, she finally got tired of all the stress, and she realizes she needs to go back home to, was it Tennessee? It's been a while since I read this. I should have done a little more research before. Anyway, it's a small town, and it's significant with country living. It's as countrified as can be, almost to the point of stereotypical. Well, she's got a nice southern family. She's got her grandma, she's got her mama, her daddy, and she's got two brothers. One named Forrest, and he's a cop. Well, she tells him about the situation. He's like, he was mad for her leaving in the first place. I should add that before she left with the rich guy, she was a singer. She sung in nightclubs, and she kind of had a promising career. Well, not really. She was trying to get a career going, and that's how she made her money. She had a band and everything, and then he swept her off her feet, and then she went off with him. Well, now that she's back, her brother's a little bitter with her because he left, and her friend's a little bitter with her, but she ends up patching things up with everybody. Tells her brother about it, and he wants to skin her head because she didn't tell him about it sooner and everything. He's trying to help what's going on. There's also a private detective on her butt because he believes she's involved with everything. He's supposed to have been involved, her ex-husband is supposed to have been involved with like fraud and stealing diamonds and stuff. But, and he thinks she's got something to do with it, but she really don't have nothing to do with it. And then even a woman who claims to be married to the guy himself shows up. Well, I don't want to tell too much more to spoil, without spoiling the story for you, but it's a pretty good little book, but I do have a couple of complaints. There's not a lot of action in between. Like, it's not very fast-paced like a lot of Nora Roberts books are. It's mainly about Shelby getting on with her life, going back to her life in the South, and about her day-to-day living. Oh, hi, Banjo. Then it is about like the action and stuff, which is okay, but you know, with the thrill, you want a little more action and stuff. I could compare it to another book of hers I reviewed. It's kind of like The Obsession. It's where it was more about the girl's life and getting on and stuff than it was about the action and stuff. There's not really a lot happening to the very end of the book, and a couple of things in between. So it's a decent little read, But that's my one complaint. And there was even like a little side plot about something happening with her and her old rival in high school, which seemed like it was just thrown in to fill in more pages. I mean, it's not a bad book. It's definitely worth reading. I tell you if it was a bad book. But it's not as good as a lot of them. So I'm going to give, I don't remember what I gave it on Goodreads. I'm probably going to say 3.5 stars. I might have rounded up to 4. But I'm telling you, I'd say it's about a 3.5 star book. Like I said, it can go a little slow at times, and you basically feel like you're living in the South, which for me that's fine, because I do live in the South. But a lot of people who like live in other places, it might not be as charming to them. But it's a good little read or whatever. I got a little bit of news on Chris Snider's front that he's editing his 3rd book in the Preacher series, and if Mr. Joe Biden never sends him his dadgum money, he's going to send it out to be edited and published and everything. So let's hope that happens very soon. Well, like this channel, like this video, subscribe to the channel, follow Chris Snider at Chris Snider83, and buy his books, and that'll do it for this video. And until next time, happy reading.